Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome to
everybody.
the weekly look ahead for July 10th. This should hopefully be fun. And by fun, I mean exciting because there's a lot of stuff that we have coming that is a bit out of the ordinary and some big stuff, I think. Yeah? Don't
It's
you think?
pretty cool. Yeah, I'm excited.
So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get into it. So, welcome everybody that's watching live on YouTube and everybody listening after the fact on the podcast. We definitely appreciate it. And also, all of this content made available because of our 266 patrons now. Thank you to all of them that all of this stuff is happening because they make it possible. So, if that's something you guys are interested in supporting, this being Heavy Cardboard, both the podcast as well as the YouTube live streams, patreon.com/Heavy Cardboard. We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Monday. You see it's black on the screen.
There's a reason.
Yeah, nothing's going on Monday, or at least not content-wise that you guys are going to see. How's that?
Right.
We actually have Ryan Freshman, buddy from Twitter and whatnot, that he's coming over. Gonna play some Forged in Steel
Yes, we
tomorrow
are.
night. So gonna lay low. Also playing Warriors of God tomorrow morning with Brian.
Nice.
So that should be fun. Plus getting ready to possibly live stream that next week. So
fantastic.
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So that's Monday. So really nothing for the show as far as outside of HCHQ, right? All right. And then on Tuesday, we have a couple things coming out. We have the conversations with Heavy Cardboard with Aldi, or Scott Alden from Board Game Geek, that I did live last week.
Right.
I thought that was eye-opening in some respects.
Yeah, it was interesting.
And the growth of Board Game Geek in a given year or a
It's
given month,
Astounding, I
Right.
think would be the correct term to use.
which it bodes well just for the health of the hobby, I feel like, right? So that's definitely good. Definitely, if you're interested in hearing that on the podcast, look for that on Tuesday. That'll be Tuesday morning, right?
Yeah. It'll release for your morning drive.
All right, rock on. There's that. All right, and then Tuesday night, we're going to live stream Yokohama at 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 1 a.m. UTC. So a couple things on that. One, we had live. Whenever we live stream, whenever you do something live, technical snafus can happen.
Yes.
And the internet went down, which is not good when you are broadcasting live. So what we have found is for the live stream, that's totally fine. It's not the end of the world. No big deal. Hey, we'll be back as soon as we can. Cool. Hey, we pop back up. We start back where we left off, and everything runs hunky-dory, right?
Yep.
However,
Yeah.
whenever we post the videos onto YouTube, or they're done processing, I should say, whenever that happens, we have found that the audio and video get desynced.
Drastically. I didn't realize it was as bad.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah. So, like an hour and 7 minutes is when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And from that point forward, just the video went to crap, basically.
Yeah. It's unwatchable. I mean, you can hear everything and see everything, but they just don't match at all.
So we're going to live stream it again. Not that same, obviously. Unfortunately, Brandon won't be
Yeah.
here for this. We're hoping we'll be able to bust out a 3-player of that. We're not going to do a rules teach because we are able to turn what the video was. We're just going to salvage that as the rules teach.
Yes.
Brandon did an amazing job, we think, with that. So if you're interested in doing that, and then we're just going to live stream straight. Hey, we're going to play. Here
Yep.
we go. Game on.
Just get going.
So that's going to be Tuesday, 7 p.m., Mountain Daylight, 1 a.m. UTC. This week is all night stuff.
Yeah,
I
it
realized.
is. Yeah.
So last week was all day stuff.
Now
just
it's all
about.
night.
Now it's all night. Just, it is what it is, right? The way
Just how things
schedule
happen.
works. Yeah. All right. So that's Tuesday. Then on Wednesday, as is consistent, I feel like, right? We're going to do the Conversations with the Elephant, or Conversations with Heavy Cardboard live. However, this one is going to be in the evening. It's going to be 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight, midnight UTC. This is with Tom Russell, who is half of the publishing team behind Hollandspiel, and also designer of a number of win some games, as well as a lot of the war games and eclectic games, I think is a good way to word it, there at Hollandspiel.
Yep.
So that should be an interesting discussion and conversation. So I'm looking forward to that. The reason 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, you might ask?
Why? Why 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time?
Why don't you tell them?
Because we're going to Elitch's.
Yeah, Elitch Gardens. We're going to an amusement park here in town. 1 year anniversary for Matt at his job. They gave him some tickets, and we said, okay, let's do it.
And my company gives drastic discounts to Elitch Gardens for tickets, so we're able to go, all three of us.
Yep. So we're gonna spend the day riding roller coasters and being terrified of heights. Somebody is. Anyway, so look for that 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time on Wednesday. All right. Then Thursday is a really big day.
Yeah.
I feel like this could be a really big deal for the show in general. So we have our regular episode 79. And what is it we're going to do, Amanda?
Castles of Burgundy.
Yep. We realized that we've done trailers on it, but we haven't actually featured it. And with the live stream and everything last week, we
Might
thought,
as well.
yeah, why not, right? It's medium and heavy strategy board game, so it definitely fits in the medium category.
Yep.
However, kind of the big deal, I think, Thursday night, we're going to live stream something. So for those watching on video live, you guys see this little nondescript cardboard box. What we have in here are the prototype components of Founders of Gloomhaven.
Yes, we do.
And Isaac Childress has asked if we would do a live stream the day the campaign starts, which is Thursday the 13th at noon Eastern, I think is when it starts. We're actually going to do the live stream at 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 1 a.m. UTC. Super excited about it. And we've talked about it both on the live streams before. We've talked about it on the podcast before. Kind of Concordia meets Great Zimbabwe set in the Gloomhaven universe.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
And really, really excited about that. Could be a really busy stream in chat.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited about it. Nervous a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah. Always. I'm always nervous.
Right, but it's definitely going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully know what the internet doesn't drop.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about that.
Right, so that's Thursday. Yeah, so cool, Thursday. All right, on Friday we have our game of the month. The last couple weeks have been Or at Labora, so we thought, hey, all right, why not go ahead and live stream Or at Labora during our game of the month? And everybody in our group was like, yeah, why don't we do that? So we're going to do, as of right now, the plan is a 4-player Or at Labora with us, Matt, and
Probably
Brian.
yeah.
Yeah, so that should be a good time Friday night, 7 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, 1 a.m. UTC. So that'll be a cool little live stream.
Yeah, well, that's going to be fun.
And then on Saturday, because we're not putting out enough stuff this week, on Saturday for the podcast, first off, we're going to finally get around to getting through all the Essen interviews.
Oops.
Yeah, we dropped the ball on that. Sorry about that.
And that was me. The ball's over there. I just dropped it.
So we're going to start off with Phil Eklund, the little interview I did with him from Essen last year. So look for that little pod blast for the podcast audience. And then what's probably going to be the most nerve-wracking for me, conversations with Heavy Cardboard, is with Andrew Rader. Now, probably most people don't know who Andrew Rader is. I know him, not like personally yet, but I know him because he is the designer of the upcoming game Stellar Horizon from Compass Games that's coming out next year. Now, this game is a massive tech trees and set in space and running space companies, basically. And I'm super, super excited about this game. So I reached out to Compass Games, who put me in contact with Andrew. I guess it's Dr. Rader?
Yeah, it's Dr. Rader. Yep.
So Andrew Rader is MIT PhD. That's a lot of letters,
it
right?
Is.
MIT PhD, he's a rocket scientist for SpaceX, who happens to also be a author, board game designer,
YouTube
public
personality.
speaker, all that. So, wow, huh?
Yeah.
This should be crazy
Yeah.
fun. I'm super excited
Yeah.
about it. I mean, not often you get to pick the brain of a rocket scientist.
True, and that's why I wanted to also include and release the Phil Eklund interview on Saturday, because that was another time that he picked the brain of a rocket scientist.
Not to the depth I'm going to with Dr. Rader.
Right?
But no, super excited about it. That's yeah, nervous about it, but super excited about it. Should be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And make for a good conversation Saturday
I'm excited to listen
afternoon,
to it. Yeah,
right?
it's going to be interesting.
So that interview is going to be at 1 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time, which is 7 p.m. UTC. So hopefully a little bit better for the folks over the pond
Yes.
across there. And then Sunday at 2 p.m. we're gonna do
Be
this
right
all
back
over-
here?
Do this all, yeah, the weekly look ahead for the following week. So I guess now would also be a good time to mention, or as a reminder, we have WBC coming up in a couple weeks.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? That means YouTube's basically shut down
Yep.
for us for about 2 weeks, a week and a half, 2 weeks. We leave on Thursday night, late Thursday night. Don't come back until the following Sunday.
Yes.
And then we have Rolf Sagel, for one of the designers of Wildcatters, is going to be here in town in Denver, and we're going to go have dinner with him and his wife. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. So that takes us out through Monday. So it's basically the YouTube channel is going to be shut down
Yeah.
for almost 2 weeks.
It's going to be a while.
And then the podcast, however, is not. We will have stuff scheduled to release on time,
Right.
like normal, and a couple of surprise things here and there, I think. So that definitely should be a lot of fun. So it's a big week coming up for us. I think we have things paced out well enough to where we'll be able to hit everything.
I think so, for sure, yeah.
So anybody that's familiar with the show knows that we're still finding our feet on all of this. So it's still a little, we think we can do this, here, that, and all that. We actually decided all this over breakfast
That
this
is true.
morning. So it should be a lot of fun this week. If you guys have any comments, questions, anything, heavycardboard.com, you can find all the ways to get a hold of us.
Yep.
I guess that's about it.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Okay, cool. So look for the Aldi conversation on Monday on the podcast. Then we have the Castles of Burgundy episode 79 on Thursday. And then the the Phil Eklund interview on the podcast on Saturday. So those three things coming out for the podcast. Then again for the YouTube channel, Yokohama on Tuesday, Tom Russell on Wednesday, Founders of Gloomhaven on Thursday, or at Labora on Friday, Andrew Rader on Saturday.
Woo!
That's all.
Yeah, not much. I mean, I don't really, yeah.
Hey, anything worth doing is worth doing full on.
Yeah.
And anybody that knows us knows this is the way we roll. So, hey, hopefully it's going to be a lot of fun for us. Hopefully a lot of fun for y'all. And I guess that's the end of the bit. So, cool. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Hopefully you guys are excited about it as much as we are.
Yes.
And we'll talk to you, I guess, Tuesday.
Tuesday. With Yokohama.
Cool.
Yeah.
Take it easy, y'all.
Bye.
Thanks.